In this video, I will be talking about the subject of depression. Depression is different than sadness, in that sadness lasts for a shorter period of time and depression tends to last for a much longer period of time. When feelings of depression are held inside without expression, it can negatively impact your life. For example, it can even lead to an emotional crash, drug and alcohol use, and/or suicide attempts. Without treatment, the symptoms can become much worse and last for a longer period of time. Depression can impact a number of areas in your life: feelings, behaviors, thoughts, and physical symptoms. We will address these one at a time. Depression can cause a negative change in your feelings. Here are a few examples. You may become hopeless. You do nothing wrong but feel guilty and blame yourself. You may experience a low self-esteem. You may have feelings of emptiness. You may feel apathy or uninterested in doing things. You may frequently be in an irritable mood. You may lose warm feelings towards family and friends. And you may feel sadness, frustration, and anger. In summary, these are the various feelings that may arise from depression. Depression can contribute to a negative change in your behaviors, including your daily activities. Here are several examples. You might become emotionally sensitive and cry more easily. You may neglect your appearance, such as not dressing appropriately and getting ready in the morning. You may neglect your responsibilities, such as forgetting what to do, showing up late, and not caring about it. You may do activities much more slowly than before, such as getting up, signing, and walking much slower than normal. You may withdraw from relationships and isolate yourself. You may develop a poor memory and start to forget things. You may have difficulty planning and making decisions. You may have difficulty concentrating and get easily distracted. As depression worsens, you may start using drugs or alcohol and may lead to trying to commit suicide. In summary, these are the negative changes in behavior that occur when one is depressed. Persistent depression can lead to a pattern of negative thoughts. Here are some examples. Depression negatively changes thoughts about yourself, your future, and other people. For example, you may criticize yourself, think that you're not worthy or not good enough. You may have negative thoughts about the future and worry that something bad may happen or that success is impossible. You may have negative thoughts about other people, that they are looking down on you, don't like you, are gossiping about you, talking behind your back, and/or believing that they think that you are insignificant. In summary, depression can negatively change the nature of your thoughts. Depression can lead to a number of physical complaints. You may experience a change in sleep patterns. You may sleep too much or too little. You may lose or gain weight without trying to do so. You may experience a lack of appetite. You may experience a lack of energy and stamina. You may have unexplained headaches and backaches. You may have stomach aches, indigestion, or your bowel habits may change. In summary, you may experience a decline in physical health. Everyone becomes depressed. Just to name a few examples: men, women, children, teenagers, seniors, people from different ethnicities, and people with different financial means are impacted by depression. Children exhibit depression in different ways. They may have problems in school. Their grades may decline. They may isolate themselves when eating. They may lack friends. They may have problems with concentrating in class. They may neglect or give up easily on their classwork or homework and not listen to their teachers. They may be more irritable than their peers. They may be more easily frustrated or be less interested. They may struggle with impatience, get upset easily, not accept responsibility for their actions, and may be uncooperative with others. In summary, these are the ways that depression looks different with children. Depression impacts people from different demographics. Deaf adults from hearing families who do not sign. Deaf adults from deaf families. They may be hard of hearing or become deaf later in life. In summary, it does not matter if you grew up in a signing environment or not. It also does not matter if you were born deaf, hard of hearing, or lost your hearing later in life. The following describes contributing factors that may lead to depression: loss of employment or getting fired, someone's death, the breakup of a relationship, someone moving away, communication barriers, breakdowns, or misunderstandings, feeling marginalized, oppressed, or discriminated against, previous trauma, early childhood experiences such as being bullied or neglected by your family that may be hard to forget. You may become sick with different illnesses. Medications that treat other illnesses may also have the side effect of depression. And alcohol and drugs that may contribute to depression. In summary, these are the factors that contribute to depression symptoms. What does treatment look like? You may need to get a checkup with your medical doctor, as your depression symptoms may be related to something physical. For example, having a low thyroid, not getting enough sleep, low iron, having a lack of vitamin D, low blood sugar, suddenly stopping the intake of coffee, and food allergies. These physical symptoms can all look like depression. There are two methods used to treat depression: therapy, where you talk with someone, and medication. Therapy can teach you new skills to reduce your negative thoughts. It can teach you to improve your coping skills through learning techniques to handle various situations. You can learn to improve your relationship dynamics with friends and family members. Medication, antidepressants, can be used to reduce the symptoms of depression and are not addictive. You may want to change some habits, such as exercise more by involving yourself in various activities. Eat healthier foods, such as fish, tofu, and others. Use positive communication skills to reduce negativity. Learn to identify problems. Calm yourself down in terms of how you approach them. And solve them more effectively. As problems occur, learn to modify how you deal with them and reduce your stress. You are not alone. Everyone can be affected by depression. The amount of your income doesn't matter. Your education level, cultural background, religious beliefs, none of these matter. Being depressed doesn't mean that you are not strong or that you have made poor choices. Depression can impact everyone. You are not alone.